Gemini, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late May, early June 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's going on for the lovely Geminis in their season, might I add. So let's shuffle it up one time. I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic as we are in Gemini season now. Let's see what's up, my guides. And yeah, we're going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. Let's get it going. Let's rock. Let's see what's up with Gemini. And while we get this first card out, I would just like to wish you all a very happy birthday from me to you, because it is Gemini season. Okay, so we have this High Priestess type of energy showing up here in the front. I always like when she shows up in a reading. Very much spiritually connected. There's a lot of undertones with that card. You might be extra energy sensitive in this time. Now, before we really dive on into this, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the May subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Have a look here. So yeah, this doesn't look like the classic High Priestess. This is an oracle deck, but we take a look at the imagery. You see that older feminine figure. She has that crystal ball. There's a key within the crystal ball and a lockbox next to her. So that somewhat implies somebody that has the key or access to some sort of knowledge. It just gives me that High Priestess vibe. So in this time, you could be very sensitive to energies. If you're naturally sensitive to energies, it might be ramped up or heightened in this time. Your intuition might be tugging at you. For a portion of you, maybe it's just extra interest in anything spiritual, which I think is a good thing personally. That's my perspective. But High Priestess can also be a little secretive or unexpected. So we can see mystery with this card as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how it links in with the reading itself. For some of you, you might just need to keep your energy protected in this time because you might be sensitive. But let's get into tarot now. I always say that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. Yeah, I'll get you 3 of these in the upright before we get the intuitive juiciness going. Let's see what we got for Gemini here. Guides, what's going on in their season? So, last week's reading, which is when we were starting out in Gemini season, was extremely positive. It was titled A Massive Victory. So hopefully you've had one. If not, remember those energies could still bleed over into the next week or so. So we were looking very good. And I know the weeks leading up to that, there were a lot of challenges we were seeing, but last week's energy was just luscious. So we're going to hope to keep that going, right? As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take it how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone you're connected to. So let's get these 3 cards out for you, Gemini. These first 3. Thank you. Okay, Page of Pentacles, so communication. This could be new things as well. I always like when we lead off with a page. It could be some sort of conversation. But Page of Pentacles, I like it. Studious. Let's get 2 more. Thank you. 8 of Cups. Now we got some action. Okay. Like, I'm getting a vibe of someone saying, yeah, let me try this out. Maybe not. Okay, so some of you might be in that mode with various different things, like trying new things or testing new things out. 8 of Cups. So let's get 1 more. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we got the Sun card on the back end. So we still do have some of that beautiful, luscious energy holding over Gemini. This is going to be an intriguing one. I could already tell by how it looks. So let's go through real quick. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get that juicy, intuitive stuff going. Now, when I look down here at first glance, we have an interesting mixture of energy. We have a lot of different elements. We have earth, we have water, we have fire. Once again, we could be highlighting different areas of life, different things that you're going through, like your money, your emotions, your drive. But I'm not getting anything treacherous or anything that's a huge warning as of yet. Let's just go through one by one and we'll break this down. So position number 1, the Page of Pentacles. I was already speaking about it a little bit. This could represent an earth sign in your life. This could represent somebody younger, like a child or someone in their youth. When I get pages, I think of new cycles, new ventures, learning new things. So you might be trying to absorb knowledge, learn new skills, stuff like that. The Page of Pentacles is one of the bigger communicators out of all the pages. This is more of like the written message. So like text messages, DMs, stuff like that. So maybe you're having conversations with people, maybe someone's trying to get a hold of you. So we could be looking at some sort of talk that is coming up. It's just, we'll have to see how it plays out. Now, the Page of Pentacles, as with all pages, could sometimes represent somebody who's a little shy or bashful as well. So there might be someone connected to you that's a little bashful or shy about something. Now, moving to the center, we have the Eight of Cups. This is an action type of card. So we could read this a couple of ways before we even get into the clarifier. Somebody thinking something up, diving headfirst into something new, which could be good. But I was also getting that vibe of someone saying, you know, let me test this out. Maybe not. Like somebody being like picky, choosy about things. In position number 2, the Eight of Cups. I see it as a neutral card. You know, some readers may disagree. The classic meaning that a lot of people accept is that this could be somebody walking away from something, okay? Even if it's emotionally fulfilling, like walking away from somebody, something, a situation, an issue. To me, I just see this as action and movement in general, right? It doesn't mean you're abandoning someone or something, but this is just switching it up. This is a card of change to me. Somebody going on a journey or continuing a journey as well. So we could be seeing how things are elapsing here because we have the beginning of a journey, sort of like the middle, back end of a journey. This could be a possible result. And if that is the case, I would say we're looking really good here. But we'll see what this action is about when we get to this Eight of Cups. Now, right here on the back end, we got the Sun card, the most positive card in the whole entire deck. We love when the Sun shows up. For a portion of you, you might be connected to Leo. When the Sun card shows up, maybe something big is going to happen in Leo season. That's right around the corner. But to me, this card represents that universal source type of energy, light, life, love, that shines down on us, whether we feel it or we don't. This is that universal energy. So we love this. Other things that we could see with the warm rays of the sun, it could represent revealing things, revelations, things becoming known, shining light on different things, situations, and areas of life. So there could be a lot of things happening here with this Sun card. I do like it though. It's very, very positive. So maybe you're making the right move. Maybe you're making the right choice when we look at all this together. You're on a good trajectory is what this could be saying initially. So I want to dive deeper on all of it, Gemini. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for you. Let's reset this deck. See what's going on for Gemini, please, my guides. And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Page of Pentacles. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Gemini, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Page of Pentacles time. Thank you. King of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, this could absolutely be some sort of talk that comes out of nowhere, like a surprising or an unexpected talk. That's a big thing here. For a portion of you, like this could be somebody trying to get up the courage. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse here. Now, I'll explain to you my thought process and why my intuition is getting tugged that way. The King of Pentacles, yeah, initially this could be someone trying to get their courage up to have some sort of conversation. But this is usually a very planted, immovable type of energy, usually abundant. When we see it in the reverse, it's a little erratic. It's a little unexpected, right? Like I don't want to use the word unhinged, but it's unpredictable when it's in reverse when I see it. So underneath this Page of Pentacles, this could be some sort of message or conversation that throws you for a loop or has thrown you for a loop, or you might drop some news on someone. It's like surprising. They didn't see it coming. It's unexpected. That's a huge vibe I'm picking up right here in the front end. Now, we'll see how it elapses throughout the whole reading. We still have a lot of ways to go. Hopefully you're not bumping heads with an earth sign. That could absolutely be represented here as well. So this could be some sort of verbal altercation or conflict with an earth sign or a father figure even. So we'll want to see how the rest of this plays out. I'm not going to really read too much more into it. I feel like it's one of those three. Either somebody getting up the courage to talk, or that unexpected, surprising type of conversation that kind of throws someone for a loop. Let's move over to the Eight of Cups. Or bumping heads with an earth sign. One of those. So let's see what this Eight of Cups is about. What is this Eight of Cups here for Gemini, please? I don't feel like it's a red flag warning just yet. Let's see what that Eight of Cups. Thank you. Yeah, moon in reverse. Yeah, I don't like surprises. Is the type of energy I'm picking up here. Moon in reverse is pretty much similar to the sun type of energy. For a portion of you, this may be issues with a Pisces or a Cancer when we have the moon in reverse. To me, this is one of my bigger cards, once again, of mystery, right? And we also have the moon in this Eight of Cups as well. So we get a lot of this mystery. And with the sun over here, like you could be seeing a lot of things, or things could be revealed to you in a big way. A lot of mysteries, a lot of hidden things could be bubbling up to the surface for a lot of Geminis, especially when the moon shows up in reverse underneath the Eight of Cups. It's like, all right, I don't like surprises, right? I want to move towards something more reliable. I don't like these curveballs. I don't like being shocked. I don't like being surprised. You know, it's somebody wanting something more predictable, possibly. Okay, so that's another vibe I'm picking up here. Somebody trying to move towards something more reliable. Like, okay, yeah, no, I just don't like surprises. That's a vibe I'm picking up, right? That's the main one I'm feeling. So we're going to move over to that sun card, because the way this all looks, remember, like the talk, the message, moving away from the surprise. Now we have this revelation energy. So we'll see what shows up. Then we'll do a recap before we get into the shadow card. But yeah, this mysterious, secretive energy is showing up as well. So why is the sun here? Please. Then we'll do our recap. Good. All right. I mean, this is really good. We have the Chariot underneath the sun. This is beautiful. Now, for some of you, like I said, this could, like when we see the Chariot, yeah, that could represent a Cancerian. So this might be a very positive connection to a Cancerian, or if you've been having issues, you could sort it out. But when I see the Chariot in the upright, I think of forward movement, forward momentum, eyes to the future. Let's go, let's rock. For a portion of you, I do feel like you could be getting ready to take some sort of trip or vacation. That could be it here. There could be something connected to distance. But when I see this forward momentum under the sun, this is that energy of wins and victories showing up once again. This is absolutely beautiful. But for a portion of you, aside from all those messages, remember I was talking about revealing, revelations, things becoming known. It could be coming in hot. And we kind of saw this showing up here, like things popping up, things becoming known, things being revealed. And it might come in hot and heavy for a while, right? Where you just start learning things you didn't know, or hearing about things you didn't know about before. Like there's a lot of mystery revealed type of energy showing up. But it still feels good on the back end, moving towards this positivity, moving towards it with determination. So I'm picking up a lot of good things. Notice we have 3 cards that are major arcana, very powerful energy. Let's go through and do a quick recap, because I know I was given a lot of different messages. Only take what hits for you. But if you kindly look in the box before we get into the shadow card. Position number 1, we have the Page of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles in reverse. That made me feel 3 things. 1, this could represent somebody trying to get their courage up to have a conversation. 2, this could be a conversation that comes out of nowhere or throws someone for a loop, like surprising or unexpected talk or message. Another vibe, you might just be bumping heads with an earth sign. Moving to the center, we have the Eight of Cups with the moon in reverse. The first thing, and I said it multiple times, is this is someone saying, I don't like surprises. I don't like mystery. I want reliable. I want I want something that is, I'm not playing a guessing game. Like this is somebody trying to move away from mystery, move away from this moon energy towards the sun. That's a big vibe I'm picking up here. And if that is the goal, if you're not having issues with a Pisces or a Cancer, we have the sun and the Chariot. I did say for a portion of you, you might be planning a trip or a vacation, right? Fun in the sun. Another vibe, like you're moving towards some sort of big win or victory, like we were seeing in last week's reading. It's showing up again. But to me, the energy of things being revealed to you is showing up in a very big way. So it could come hot and heavy for a while, where things bubble up, you'd know things you didn't know before, and things are just revealed. So please take a screenshot of that if you want to look into it further. I'm going to get you a shadow card now. Let's see what's in the shadows. Maybe we'll get a little hint about what might be revealed. What's going on here? What's in the shadows for Gemini? What's going on for my friends? And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the end of every reading. I feel like it's a nice thing to do. All right, it's very introspective. So let's see what's in the shadows for you. We'll do it real quick. We won't spend too much time. Okay, yeah, Knight of Pentacles, another court card. Big earth energy all over this reading. That's what we've been getting. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is usually very slow, steady. For a portion of you, maybe you feel like there's something that is like very difficult to change, or it could be stuck in the muck when this shows up in the shadows. This could also represent stubbornness, right? When we're looking at a shadow side of something, the shadow side of the Knight of Pentacles is something that's almost immovable, unchangeable. So there might be either some aspect about yourself or someone else you're dealing with that is very, very difficult to change, or it's just been there for a long time and it's hard to resolve. Okay, now the Knight of Pentacles could represent patience as well. For a portion of you, you might be losing patience, or you're tired of waiting on something. So we have a couple of different things showing up here. Obviously nothing to freak out about. For a portion of you, it might just be shadows connected to an earth sign, which we saw in the reading itself as well. So Gemini, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the May subscriber surprise. For the May subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 boxes of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is an awesome deck. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the cards in this week's reading, which one spoke to you the most. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I will announce the winners in my community tab at random. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.